Okay, so welcome to Life Transformed. You guys have been on the landing page. So envision that as being kind of the exterior of a house. So you're kind of driving down the road and you see a house, right? And you're like, oh, okay, that looks pretty cool. So now you're in the front door. Okay, so that's where you're at right now. You're in the front door. And what I want to share with you a little bit about Life Transformed, and you heard my founder story, as to how it was actually conceived. You've got a couple of teachings from me, and now I'm going to tell you a little bit about this next experience you're going to have. Okay, first of all, we've got a big vision at Life Transformed to get people from isolation to community. And eventually, once you get in community, right, you're in the right environment, and then you can get to freedom. So that's beyond the community. But for this step, we're just looking to get you into community. All right, so our big vision is to have transformation centers around the world, right? So transformation center is a place where people walk into and they know immediately that there's something different about this place. From the people they encounter, the smells that they have, the music, the environment, the plants. You might have a yoga class going on over here, group coaching here, one-on-one coaching there, a workshop going on, but it's all designed around transformation. All over the world, it's a big vision, right? And any of the money that we make, any of the hard-earned money that you give us to help you, right, transform your lives, I just want to share with you what we're going to do with that money. The first 10% of that goes to God, all right? And in our case, it's going to go back to our church, Relevant, all right? So that's where the first 10% of any dollar that you invest with us is going to go. The next 10% up to a certain level is going to cover our living expenses. This is our primary way of supporting ourselves. So the next 10% until it gets to that certain level, our base expenses are covered, that sort of thing. That's where the next 10% goes. The next 20%, so now we're up to 40%. The next 40% goes into personal growth. For me and everybody on my team, the Life Transformed team, however big that team ends up being, big or small. But we're going to reinvest 20% of those dollars back into us, the team, so we can grow. It's the law of the lid, right? We can't help serve you more if we're not growing. So we are going to continuously grow so we can bring more value to you. That's what we're all about. So now we're up to 40%. The rest of the money, the 60% rest, we're a river. It's going to go right back into making this big vision happen. The transformation centers around the world, transforming more people's lives than we can ever imagine, and doing it in a way that God is going to be so proud of us. All right, so that's where the money piece goes. Now, once you're in here, you're going to see 5 different sections, right? You're going to see a little video, or sometimes more than one video, kind of describing that section and giving you some insight and a glimpse into the people that are going to be involved. So the first area, right, 5 purpose areas in your life: spiritual, right? And we're going to, we'll take you through the exercise of the wheel of life. If you haven't done that and you're to this level, just reach out. We can take you through that wheel of life experience. But first area is spiritual. Then we've got physical body. Then we've got personal growth. Then we have love relationships. And then we have gifts, both financial and time. So you'll see this intro video, and then after you watch that video, you'll be able to see a drop-down menu. And it's going to show you what workshops we have. We have one-on-one coaching that really encompasses all of those areas. It's more of a holistic approach. Group coaching, masterminds, experiences where we experience things together, that sort of thing. But the cool part, you guys, so you'll be able to go and drop down and see, figure out how you want to interact with us. What's going to serve you the best right now, right? To get you to where you want to be. First of all, we're going to get you out of isolation into community, because once you're part of our community, once you've invested in us in some form or fashion, you're part of the tribe, the team, right? So as a member of Life Transformed, you're automatically part of that community, that we are going to be for you. We're not going to judge you, right? We're going to be harmonious with you. We're going to believe in you. So you can trust us with that. So that is a cool, cool thing, right? So that is what this part of the website is all about. So this is kind of, landing page, and then we've got this next step, which is kind of, okay, now I'm going to really look specifically where I want to get involved with you guys. So I encourage you, get in there, mess around, take a look at all of the different areas. And whatever area is speaking to you, that like, for me, years ago it was spiritual. My spiritual life was at a zero. I mean, I had zero spiritual life. So me, if I would have come into Life Transformed like 5 years ago, it would have been very evident to me that I had to focus on that area. And I could click down in that area and see what there was available for me. For everybody, it's going to be different, right? So just so thrilled and excited to have you joining our team, being part of our tribe. There's opportunities to actually join us and help, also to provide services. So if you're somebody that has a passion for helping people, message me on the side, and we can, there's a path that you can be involved in Life Transformed. And you can be, if it's a coach, if it's somebody that wants to do a workshop to add value to other people, whatever those things are, we can help you with that as well. All right, thank you so much, and I look forward to to adding value to you in the very near future.